What about Vitalik? Rather than talk about Ethereum, he's also talking about Bitcoin. He said good things about Bitcoin because he feels like the builder culture or mentality is back because of Ordinal's inscription. And he would love to see Bitcoin experiment with more layer 2 solutions, not just with payments, but with everything else. Maybe with smart contracts, or maybe with, just some other layer 2 that utilizes rollup so it doesn't congest Bitcoin's network, and things can still be done cheaply, right? And basically all the things that we've been seeing on Ethereum for quite some time, which is why Arbitrum and Optimism and ZK Sync and ZK EVM, they all exist because these layer 2 solutions are all trying to help Ethereum scale. And Vitalik says, well, love to see that happen with Bitcoin. Now, some people hate it. Some Bitcoin maxis hate it. But others love it because the Bitcoin maxis that think everything else is a shitcoin, right? Now they can just concentrate and build on Bitcoin. Pancakeswap, coming from basically the biggest DEX from BNB chain, they have announced a big partnership with Google, and that's fantastic. Google is making a lot of partnerships with a lot of crypto companies, mostly because they're just trying to be the cloud provider. So if you think about it, really, there's a lot of decentralized cloud providers out there, okay? But they're small, unknown, right? Unproven at this point. But they have their advantages. For example, Flux, they're much, much cheaper if you're hosting on them versus Google. But they don't have the name recognition, right? And that's why a lot of these crypto companies do partner with Google for that name recognition. But ultimately, in the future, these kind of partnerships should be done with other crypto-based or Web3 projects that can do the same thing and be a lot cheaper too. And recently, people have noticed, why is Solana pumping? Solana has been weak, really, really weak. And I got curious, why is Solana pumping, right? Is it just because people are going back into Solana, or maybe some hot NFT sale, right? It turns out it may be the latter. So Coca-Cola and Solana are teaming up in Serbia, and there's some kind of music festival where Coca-Cola NFTs can be redeemed or bought, and this is on top of Solana, right? Solana does have a decent NFT marketplace. A lot of these chains, if you look at their volume, it's mostly from NFTs. Solana is one of them. Cardano used to be another one, but I think now Cardano, some of the dApps have taken over the volume. But a lot of chains, if you look at most of their volume, is from NFTs. So this is bringing some excitement back to Solana. That's why they've been moving okay recently, right? But keep in mind, if you're a Solana fan, okay, it is still down majorly. So that shows you kind of the potential that's still on the table. It's still down 91.7% from all-time highs, okay? About 260. Solana right now is about, what, $20 each? $21, okay? So this is what I'm saying. A lot of people ask me, George, what's the next 10x coin? I mean, Solana is a top 10 coin, and it has to do 10x, basically, to get back to its previous high. So you don't have to go into page 2 or page 5 to look for the next 10x coin. You can find it right in the top 10. I would argue Doge, Cardano, okay? And I hate to say it, but even like Litecoin, Polkadot, Polygon, some of these biggest ones, and I got some Polygon news, they have to go like 10x just to get to their previous highs, right? That's just to get back there. But of course, this cycle is going to push everything even higher. There's going to be even more money in the space. So imagine that. So 10x is only the beginning. What's after that? Another 10x? Another 20x? I mean, I mean, just think about that for a second, okay? So this is why it's important to be DCAing right now, again, while things are cheap. Because once things get back to their previous highs and start going beyond, then they are no longer cheap at all. But still, they'll be cheap compared to the next cycle. But it's just, it just goes to show how early we are in this recovery process. We're still nowhere close to previous levels. Nowhere close. And we will get there. We will get there. Grayscale. Grayscale adds Lido or Lido to its DeFi fund, showing growing institutional interest in liquid staking. Yeah, I mean, the reason why ETH staking isn't at a higher percentage is because so much ETH is being staked in Lido and Rocket Pool and everyone else that provides liquid staking, because it gives additional benefit, additional value, okay? And it makes sense that institutions want to get involved with that. But overall, for Ethereum, I mean, it's still holding. It's deflationary, right? Some of the meme stuff has cooled down, so the fees start coming down, the burns start coming down, but overall, a lot of good things still happening with Ethereum. Binance US, a lot of you guys have wondered, a lot of you guys in the US wondering why the trading pairs with USD is so off. It's because right now there's a lot of fear about Binance US, their banking woes. Right now it seems like they're okay. They still allow fiat withdrawals, but they have said they want to go pure crypto. They want to get rid of the fiat side because of all the FUD from the SEC, right? This is the reason why USD, anything with a USD pair is really off. It doesn't matter if it's like Bitcoin / USD or Ethereum / USD or even USDT / USD. There's a big difference between the prices of like 8%. So just keep that in mind. So if you're using Binance US, you should just stick with the crypto pairs like USDT, USDC, and then also I think that's it. They don't really have any BUSD pairs anymore. So just keep that in mind. That's why there is a discrepancy. Finally, Polygon. Polygon is promoting their previous chief legal officer, Mark, I can't pronounce the last name, Boyron, I think that's how it is, to CEO, which is interesting. Polygon has, they're trying to transform to 2.0, right? Polygon 2. And they want to go global. They want to make sure that they're compliant. And they want to make sure that their two chains, their ZK EVM and their normal Polygon chain are, eventually going to merge and play nicely. There's a lot of things happening with Polygon, but yeah, so there's a new CEO for Polygon. But I'm very bullish on Polygon. And they also, just like Solana, they have to go up quite a lot to match their previous highs.